Pacaw! Pacaw! Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm back. Did you miss me? Seems like I've been getting so many messages I can't even keep up. Listen, if I don't get back to you, I'm sorry. It's just been a rough move. I have fucking turkey juices dripping in my eye. My dad's like, you're going to get salmonella, and I don't blame him for saying it because I definitely already have it. It's seeping into my hair follicles. I do have a plastic bag under this fucking 10-pound turkey that I'm balancing on my head. I literally have probably drank about 16,000 germs from its inside carcass. If you can, I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like I'm crying. No, that's just turkey guts. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm thankful for all my subscribers. That's really what I'm thankful for this year. I'm so glad that in just 2 months, we've gotten so many people coming onto the page and learning a thing or two. Listen, you can't take tips in this market. You can't take tips in any type of market. It's just not a rule of thumb. If you do that and you think you don't have to do any work and you can just follow one person and be like, all right, I'm going to make $1 million because he's making money. No, it's not. It doesn't work like that way. And the reason why is because as a trader, you have to be paying attention to the stock at all times. That's why a lot of people that trade penny stocks but are at work all the time and can't focus on their phone, they have a problem because anything could change at any minute. I don't want to get into the stocks right now. First, I wanted to talk a little bit about like Thanksgiving, just real quick. The narrative that we were just some crazy religious, which we were. The Christians, when they came over, I'm assuming Christopher Columbus was a Christian. But either way, when they came over here, it's not like the Indians were just like growing corn, making love, and like smoking trees. They were literally like ripping each other's heads off, eating each other's eyeballs, and like banging dead bodies for like into the spirit realm. They were like smoking the heaviest drugs and literally headhunting each other. Each tribe was vicious savages against the others. So it's not like we went over there and we just broke up a fucking blaze sesh. No, they were like murdering each other. They were vicious warriors. They gave us a hard-ass time, the Europeans. We could barely even deal with them. It took us like, I don't know, like 20 years, probably longer, like probably 100 years, God only knows, to defeat them. Like we had to like bring in like the brains. We had to like give them diseases and shit. And not like COVID, like a real disease that actually kills you. But yeah, I mean, so, this whole narrative that white Europeans are just these nasty bad men. First of all, they might look like us, but that's a whole different ball game. But the white Europeans, look at what we did. We came here. Yes, we conquered the Indians and then we set up, and now look at America. When we were a Christian nation under the forefathers, everybody like loved each other. It was like a brilliant society. People were modest, honest, and everything. Now we're of a different religion as our main culture, and that's why you see kids chopping their dicks off. So anyway, that's why Russia, we say that they're the worst place on earth. We say China's the worst place on earth. Well, I mean, they're just normal. We're weird. Western culture has obviously gone way off the deep end, and that's why I'm voting Kanye West in 2024, and I don't even vote, but I'm definitely voting for him as long as he keeps up what he's doing. So jumping into the stocks, again, happy Thanksgiving. We got pumpkin pie all day. I don't know how much that worked. There it is. Completely destroying my entire part. Oh, there. I was going to cook that. Yo, chill, Turk. Wait, no, it's got to go back on. Hold on, straight onto the dome? Straight onto the dome? I am the turkey god. I need to chill. I'm like, hey, how you doing, babe? You trying to smash, girl? I could grab any fat chick like this. I could just be like, yo, you trying to roast this turkey after sex? They'd be like, before sex, and you got a deal. Sorry. Yo, chill. This is definitely coming off again, but I'm going to try and do the stocks with this on my head. And now I have shit all in my beard. I can take, hey, pumpkin pie in the beard isn't a bad thing necessarily. Oh, God, what am I going to do with my life? God. Everybody clowns me on, like, my haters. I'm just like, bull. I'm trying to make people laugh. Would you rather have me in a suit and just be like everybody else? Sorry, not me. All right, let me pull up my trading view here. And I got a list for us, so. Okay, maybe once I make this smaller, I can take this bullshit off. Hold on. Oh, yo, it's like, it actually like, it's warmed up now. It's not like cold anymore. So, and it's not slimy. I like wiped it all off for the most part. And it's a nice hat. Like I would rock that to the club and I'd probably get mad bitches. They'd be like, oh shit. Again, overweight, but still. All right, let's see what we got here, boys. What do we got on the list? TPTW. Now, I'm super bullish on this one right now. I don't care what anybody says. Just came down from, you saw my video the other day. I was begging you to buy it in the fours. It went back into the fours today. Gave you every opportunity to buy. I hope you listened to what I said. Because, again, hopefully you didn't chase in the fives. If you did, you're probably fine. But this is the thing. What is this? I don't want a Black Friday sale. Did I say I wanted a Black Friday sale? I just want the chart to come up. I don't want to save money on whatever you're offering me, and you don't even give me an option to get out of it. Oh my, I don't have time for this. I legitimately don't have time to be doing this. What are you doing? Why are you like that? No. Oh my God. See, they make it like impossible. You got to be a goddamn genius. And then they still put this up. All right. So TPTW looks incredible. I mean, this candle on the daily, just like trying to green it here. That's like super important. I bought down here. I bought I was hoping that it would come down to this orange line and it might still do it. If they post their 10K or 10Q, whatever the hell it is, which they always do after 10 days, which is why the sell-off is because there's a delay. The people that don't do their DD enough to know that they file 10 days later after every due date, then you're not smart. And you probably bought up here and you sold down here. This is the time to buy. I'm soaking it up because it's going right back to nines. That's what we do. We buy on the pullback and we sell on the pop. And this thing's going to go pit, up, in a few days. I mean, give it Monday, Tuesday, I'll be selling up in 8s and 9s. Guaranteed. There really is no question about it. No, there definitely is, and anything could happen. I mean, they could file for bankruptcy and literally go dormant for all I know. But that's why you got to do your own work, your own research. Don't trust me. You know, I've been making money and my account's looking good, but that's because I'm focused on it 24/7. And if you just listen to what I call, you're going to probably have the opportunity to sell, but you're not going to know when to sell, or maybe you won't, or maybe you will too soon. Who knows? But get your own strategy and play your own fucking cards. SEII, this was a loss. I took the loss this week. I haven't had a lot of time to go over anything, so I'm not even going to blame it on that. But at the same time, it's 100% why I missed this week. So I'm not one to make excuses, but if I wasn't so busy, it would have been a different story. I basically been playing through extreme exhaustion, all different types of things, 16-hour work shifts, the whole nine. I'm basically a battered soul, and I'm still sitting here making videos and making plays. SEII, I mean, I ain't in love with it now, but at the same time, I am. I'm holding it. I'm not like getting fearful here. I don't have a great chart for this one, but I'm still okay on my technicals. Aren't overbought. They're just kind of there. This thing is super thin. It's got 53 million shares in the float, so any type of volume can push this really hard. So I'm just going to, my average is fine. It's at 6. It's at 5.2. No big deal. I'm going to win on TPTW, and I pray to God that they give me an opportunity in the fours to get more of SEII, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm making power plays. I'm taking big gains, and then I'm loading things that I might be down in, or I know that will run eventually, but just do not have it at the moment. That's when you buy, is when nobody's talking about it, so that when everybody's talking about it, that's when you're selling. That's the game. You either listen or you don't, but you're either going to lose money or you won't. It's that simple. You don't need to lasso the moon every time. You just need to explore the space in between. And that's what I do. I'm just out there in an astronaut suit, tied to nothing, just in space. Like, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. And you're trying to catch the moon from Earth and you're just getting slammed into its core and catching your fucking entire body on fire with anger and getting mad at me in the meantime when I'm not doing shit but doing me. You got to do you. Don't take tips. XCPL. Now, this is another one. Someone got mad at me on the boards. I was there all day on Friday. Now, listen, this is another example. I tweeted out, way to hold strong in XCPL because it pushed. I was like, oh, Monday, it's probably going to get another push. But I was like, whatever. I have too many shares here. I'm going to sell for a little bit above break even, take a little bit of a gain, and just keep some in there to see what happens on Monday. On Monday, they didn't give that push. So, all day I was kind of just like, oh, this, these webinars, they never work out. Do not trust them. You're going to get fucked. What happened? If this isn't recording, sweet mother of Jesus, it tanked. It tanked, and I said the webinar is going to be some bullshit. Do not trust the webinar. Someone on there with a shit ton of shares did not listen to me, said they could have paid off their mortgage if they would have just followed my every call. Okay? Because people get sucked into the story. They want that extra mile and they don't get it. And they fall flat on their fucking face and lose the fucking race. That's what happens. And that's what happened to him. So you got to sell when you're up. Look at this tankage. You had bang, bang, bop, bop. Now you're getting a little bit, kind of looking like it might reverse here a little bit. You're super oversold on your technicals. So it's actually like, I'm probably going to get back into this. I want TPTW to run. And then I'm going to take that massive gain that I get from there because I have a shit ton of shares. And then I'm going to get it into here because it's got a very big OS now. It calls for it. You got a lot of upside. It's really beating the fuck down. If I can get anywhere near 2, I'm going for it. I like this. I just give me a fucking couple days, bruh. And I'm in there. And I'm going for the gap fill at 3.8. Just give me 3.8. Don't give me another penny. Don't give me 2 pennies. Don't give me $5. Again, you don't need the last of the moon. You just need to explore the space in between. That's literally like one of the best taglines I've ever came up with. And I just fucking came up with it off the top of my goddamn dome because my brain is on fire. I haven't done this in a while and I'm right back into the swing of things, boys. Now I got to get back on my grind. I've been focused on moving. I've been focused on working. Now I got a shit ton of time off. I got to get my green screen that's like 15 by 15 up behind me. I'm going to go nuts. This is COSM. This was something called by... God, I'm going to forget his name. There's so many people. And he has he's a woodworker, but he has the name of his woodworking in his name. So I'm just going to call him Jay because I forget his first name. But he's the one that called this. He called it over here. Amazing call. I mean, I'm talking about the next day it ran from 20. You could have sold peak at 60. You had a chance to get a max gain of 200%. Incredible. Now it's pulling back. I mean, I'm not going to touch it now, but at the same time, amazing call by him. I was just too busy to put it on my top picks. If I had more time to look at the chart, I would have seen this candle breaking above previous resistance, and I probably would have been like, wow, this is going to go. But see, when you're busy and you don't have time to focus on the market, you're going to run into problems. You're going to miss things. That's why if I would have just been on my phone the whole day and I would have been like, oh, COSM, let me look it up, it would have taken me 30 seconds. I only would have had to look at it. I wouldn't have had to do any DD, and I would have been like, this bad boy's gone. So you need the time. You need to put in the effort. It was my mistake for missing it, and I hope you bought some, Jay. WLAN. Did this come down? I mean, it came back down to where you wanted it. It came back down and respected this middle line like a young child, a young boy in an abusive relationship with his father, who drinks too much, smokes cigs in the house, burns his forehead to the young boy, and locks him in a cage at night. That's the respect. That young boy's respect for his father is how the stocks tend to respect this orange line. I mean, there's no other way around it. That's just like the way it is. People tell me, oh, watch what you say, watch what you say. All I can do is tell the truth. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. All I'm telling you is how it works. And this respects the line like a young boy in an abusive relationship with his older father who spikes him in the throat with some random tool. I don't know why. I'm not the father. I'm just explaining the way that the world works. And if they don't want to hear truth, then cover your ears and listen to lies. Because all I can do is utter truth. If I didn't, my brain would explode. I don't even know how to compute a lie. So hype. This thing looks like it might want to go again. Let's zoom out. By the way, oh God, my zoom game is ridiculous. I learn something new every day. I mean, look, this thing's trading high, but it's just, I don't want this. It's overbought. You keep getting these like weird, it's just too much. It's going to go bye-bye soon. Just watch. You're overbought, dog. Just stop trying to catch the moon in your hand. Your hands aren't big enough. AABB, turd of the century, probably the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. If I had to rate it 1 through 10, I'd rate it like not even available to be rated, because I would just rate it like literally, I would rate it brown, because it's just like the biggest turd I've ever seen in my life. Like if it was a 1 to 10 scale, I'd rate it brown. It won't even pull it up because my computer won't allow it. My computer's like, yo, bro, what are you doing? This thing's a piece of shit. Wow, it was green today. It was green today. Okay, yeah, you might get these like little pops here and there, but this is going to 0. Bro, I mean, are you kidding me? I'm not even going to name names because I guarantee you they're well connected with the you-know-who. I'm not even going to get into who it is or what they're doing, or if you've ever read the books, you can figure it out for your damn self. If you really believe in somebody posting pictures with naked chicks because he paid them to be there, stop! You'd have to be an absolute moron. And anybody, any one of these fools that are in there that are mega bullish and believe what this guy has to say, you are an absolute idiot. Like you are, like I'm talking to you right now straight in the eye. If you're watching this, don't turn it off. Pay attention. You are the biggest fucking moron in the history of planet Earth. Get out of the market, take a few years, put your shit in cash, and pay attention to my videos, learn, take notes, do your own research, and then in 2 years, when you're ready, you come back and make moves. But for right now, if you believe in AABB as like your number one go-to, this is the best thing I've ever fucking seen, then you are retarded. So, I don't care if I lose followers over that. You need to know this because eventually they will dilute all the way down to Dub 4. Then it'll run a little bit off that. Then they have shares all the way down at Trip 4. You're at 3 cents, bruh. You know how much, and they say that the diluters are friendly? Stop it. That's what made me go sit in the corner and contemplate last week because that has to be the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. They're friendly at up like 50,000% on their ROI on their like $100,000 loan that they loaned to this guy that has like a little hat, like one of those big hats, like an asshole, and like this white entendre with fucking AABB on it and some chicks next to him in the Bahamas, probably at like a all-you-can-eat resort trash, and you think that that is your go-to stock of the year? Give it up. Close the book. Take a lap. Go to sleep. When you wake up, reopen the book, tear out the pages that you've already wrote, and start all over again because you're an idiot. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. If you don't listen, then you're going to just lose all your money. So do whatever you want to do, but that is the biggest scam I've ever seen in my entire life. That's why I'm just warning you. You can either listen. You don't have to listen. I don't care if you listen. I don't care. It's not my account. I just can't believe it. And I'll probably trade it. I'll probably buy it or whatever and then sell it like right away. Glad I didn't buy this. Somebody has been, now, John or whoever it is, I see you. Yeah, it's got, you know, okay. It's a merger candidate. There's a lot of merger candidates out there. I'm sure eventually it will run. I'll set an alert on this. I'll pay attention to this. But, you know, it just seems like this is a little bit of a front load. Now we're pulling back. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'd have to do more DD into it. But, you know, this could be one to watch for the future. It might not be bad, you know, down the road. So we'll see what happens with that bad boy. Don't hate it, but I'm just not interested in wasting time right now, and that could take time. Now, if I had 100 grand in the bank or in my portfolio, I would probably put 5 grand in this and just let it sit and wait. And then when it ran, I would sell it. That's the beauty of having a bigger account, which now my account still, it's a lot bigger than it used to be. But at the same time, I still need to like do power moves in certain stocks that I think are going to run short term because I got to get my money up, which I'm doing. Tesla, trash stock. Hate to say that because my friend's in it. He's heavily invested. I tried to tell him back in the day, okay, it popped. No, I mean, it's really not doing much anymore. You got a little bit of a relief bounce. I don't know. I think this thing's going to go back to 150. Elon's focused on Twitter way too much, and you have way too much competition out there. Way too much competition. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. It's not going to like make you any, those reverse or those forward splits that got everybody loving it. That's great, but you sell that hype. You don't like actually get into the hype. Babbel's about to go. I don't really have to say much more about that. I will be buying next week. I don't know when. Could be early, could be late. Again, do your own DD into what this is all about, but I am focused on this one and I am going to get in this one. Give me TPTW, run on Monday and Tuesday, pull it, take all those gains and divvy, then pop, till I drop. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, I won't do that again. CLNV. Mangiano ravissimo. Now this is what you want to see, boys. Holy McChicken. God damn. Saw it back here, just stopped paying attention to it, pulled back. It was a perfect pullback and just a beautiful move up, boys. I mean, you're getting overbought. You're at 82 on the RSI. Your MACD is real hot. So I'm not buying here, but beautiful run. If you are in this stock, take gains on Monday. They will probably have a blow off top into the moon. That's when you land. You retie your boots, you get back on it, and then you fucking head out because it's not going to be there forever. You're going to get caught in a windstorm and your entire equipment is going to be blown to bits and you're going to hate your life because you could have sold and you didn't. WDLF. This one just seems to be climbing up the most rods, most red boards. I'm not sure why. All right, yeah, went on a little bit of a run, little pop, little pit. This thing wants to flag so hard, but that's why I'm like, you might want to sell up here. You might want to sell up here because let's see what happens. If it breaks, it breaks. But, I mean, you're getting a nice push. Your technicals are pretty good, but they're still like a little bit. I mean, it just seems like this is going to want to do the same thing that it's been doing. So just be careful of that one. But good if you're in it. If you're in it and you're up 50%, see ya. I wouldn't hold that. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You got to take these 50% gains, boys. MULN. If it doesn't work again, I will kill myself. I will stab myself in the eyes and eat them. I will give myself a eyeball. Oh my God, I need the knife. I need the knife. Sorry. I won't speak again. MULN. I'm delirious. I need some time to sleep. I need like a few days. I'm going to get off tomorrow. I have off for a while, so we're good to go, boys. Look at this MULN bullshit. My friend talked about it the other day, said how they were, they were getting this $150 million investment. I'm like, yeah, but what about the $450 million they have in toxic funding? Okay, that's not good. That's what you need to focus on. That triples what you're talking about. This is some big old bullshit out of China. Fake scam car company, whatever. It might be real. They might have a prototype. They might have a model. They might have 50,000 in production. Doesn't matter to me. It's a scam. And even if it wasn't, then they're just using it to get a shit ton of money so they can try and make this actually work. It takes a lot of money to start a car company. That's why you see your Lucids and all these other car companies just tanking because they got to take so much money out of the market. And that money is from you. So that's what dilution is. Stay away from that one. IJEX. By the way, I'm definitely going to cook that turkey without question. It's like 400 grams of protein. Are you kidding me? What do you think? I'm going to throw it out? IJEX looks good. IJEX looks good. IJEX looks good. Yeah. I would definitely buy this. It definitely looks good. It looks like it wants to break this resistance. I would just make sure that it's going over it. But I like IJEX here. It just looks very sexual for like a 1-2 day scalp. You know, this is a good one. I like it. It's got to break out here though. It can't like get denied, which a lot of things have been getting denied recently. They're not doing what you'd think they'd do, and that's not the deal. AABB. This is something that somebody's been hounding me to get in. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, whatever. It's flatline. It looks like it might have an opportunity. Your RSI and your MACD are pretty good here. Get the fuck off my screen. You got a pinch on the Bollingers. You're pretty much hitting this middle Bollinger Band, which is the orange boy, which is gets so much respect. And, you know, this is just your run-of-the-mill bottom feeder. If I had 100 grand, I'd put 5 grand in it. Again, that's kind of like what these plays are. Eventually, they will run. I just don't know when. But very good pick. LVGI. Now, this is what happens when you don't sell a stock. Let me explain it to you. When I got in here, it went bing, bang, bop, and I sold not at the top. I didn't last to the moon, but I was in space. Like, LVGI. And I put it in my little backpack, because I have that one bagged. I got it in the bank. It's done deal. It's sealed. I'm not like still trying to travel to the moon like, and then gravity's just pulled me back to Earth. And then before I know it, I'm 6 feet underground. Because boom, bye. See ya. Nice to know you. I'll be at your funeral in a black suit and a turkey on my head, because that's what you are. You're a fucking turkey. You're an idiot. Sorry if you're still in that, but you should have sold it. And you're going to get tough love from me. I'm not always going to be coddling you and telling you everything's A-okay. Okay? You had to have sold that. You didn't. You made a mistake. Learn from it and do differently next time. D-Lock. One I've been calling for a while. Haven't even been paying attention to it. But let's see what it's doing. I mean, it's hanging right here. Again, another bottom feeder. You're getting a lot of green volume. You're getting a lot of push here. I'm telling you, eventually this thing is going to fucking go, dude. It's going to go eventually. Just like, again, hold some of your shit in there and just wait for it, and it'll go, just like LVGI did. GSTC. Holy McTurk. Way overbought, super hot. Keep it your eyes on it. Wait for a pullback to 5.3 and you're golden. Probably starts on Monday. You're probably going to get another blow off top. Then you're going to end with a red candle here. And then you're going to pull back to this orange line or previous resistance, which is about 5.6. That's where I'm buying. And I'll keep this on my radar. Remember, if you miss the first run, don't chase. Wait for it to come back to you. That is the key. That's how you play. And if you don't, you're going to end up dead. You're going to end up with no family. You're going to end up homeless on the streets. You're going to end up with like literally knives in your eyes because you're so salt about the fact that you chased it and you fucked up. Or the fact that you didn't buy on the pullback. Like if you didn't buy TPTW, I don't know what to tell you, but you're going to see it go up on Monday or Tuesday, and you're going to be like, why didn't I listen to this turkey boy? Why didn't I listen to the guy with the turkey on the head with guts dripping down his face into his mouth, giving him diseases that are uncurable, known to humans? Why is this guy smashing pumpkin pie on his face? But why didn't I listen to him? I don't know. I'm confused. What do I do here? I either buy his stocks and I make money every single time because it's a guarantee. He's 8 for 10 on his top 3 picks. Or I just have my own pride and my own ego and I don't do what he says and I do my own thing and then I go up $500,000 in a stock and then it comes right back down to my average and I stab knives through my eye. You either listen or you don't. It's not my problem. It's not my account. I can't do it for you. I can only show you the moon. I can't take you to it. So again, happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys had a great time. I don't have any family out here, so it's like the saltiest thing of all time. I basically just got a piece of cake and ate it like a fucking fag, dude. I got the gayest looking piece of cake. It was like rainbow color with Jimmy's, which is right up my goddamn alley. I hate to say it, but if I'm going to get frozen yogurt, which is gay in the first place, but if I'm going there, I'm going extra gay. And I'm getting pink sherbet if they have it. I'm getting like the fruitiest toppings. No chocolate. I'm getting rainbow Jimmies. I'm getting gummy bears. I'm getting Skittles. I'm getting fruit out to wazoo. I might even spring for a little cheesecake bites. But that's if I'm feeling a little bit straight that day. Otherwise, full fruit, gayest guy of all time when it comes to sweets. I'm talking sugar cookies, not chocolate chip. I'm talking snickerdoodle, not oatmeal raisin. I'm talking about funfetti cake, fuck chocolate. Because I'm gay when it comes to eating the nicest snacks. Starburst. Oh, I don't want a fast break, even though they're banging, but I'm not going to get that. I'm not going to get a Snickers, even though it tastes banging. I'm going to get the fruit roll. I'm going to get the fucking gay shit that's rainbow color and has a little bit of sour sugar on the outside. That's what I'm doing. If I'm getting ice cream, I'm getting fucking something that's pink and purple. I don't know why I started talking about that. But anyway, until next time, which will probably be Sunday, I got to figure out what my top 3 picks are. Again, I'm going to have some time to get my green screen coming or going, and we're going to have a lot more fun here. I'm going to go back to 6 videos a week. Sorry for the absence. I needed a break anyway, but I am back to business. I have off now, so I'm good to go. It's going to be a lot of this bullshit.